Awesome. Alright. We are finally back with this godforsaken night. I have no idea how today's gonna go. It's probably gonna be horrible because I'm tired, I'm rusty, and I can't play for very long. I was gonna stream earlier, but fucking Pixlr deleted all of my like thumbnail projects I'd made, so I had to remake the stream thumbnail. And yeah, I've also, as my Discord status suggests, I have been in the editing dungeon working on this behemoth. I'm getting there though. I only have to do, I think, like 2.5 more hours of the stream and then I can get the video out. But yeah, I've been in the editing dungeon. But it is time to get back to this. Actually, no. That I gotta practice. I'm feeling good about having a lower DPI now. Like, I finally feel used to it. It took a lot longer than I thought it would. My brightness up. There we go. I'll actually just practice Vinny for a bit, and then we'll do bed phases. God, I'm actually so rusty at this. How's it going, Newfie? I can already tell this is gonna be a rough session. My hands are frigid for no reason, even though it's like summer. And I am incredibly rusty. Goal for today is to just like start feeling comfortable with this again since it's been a bit. Bro. Oh my god, yeah, no, it's gonna be a rough one. Jeez. We still have 3 more weeks? Jeez. Puppets Hell all challenges. Where is it? There we go. Fuck. Damn. It's the 25th? Jeez. I've been done since like early May for the most part. That's like when I had all my exams. Oh boy. Ah. I mean, I did get out early because I was graduating this year, and they always do stuff for seniors a lot earlier. Dude. But even then, I usually get out like late May. Oh my god. I hate this Vinny guy. Yeah, you know what, man? You do you, Vinny. You son of a god. I do have a new chat overlay, yeah. I think... I don't know. I used to not have it when I was doing PMAC because it would always block Vinny. And here, let me check. I think making it smaller has helped. It's like specifically when he's on the left. Because like when he does like a wide circle. Yeah, I think it's fine. Oh yeah, no, I am like much better from the start, but I haven't played this very much because I've been in the editing dungeon, I've been busy with work, and I just kind of need to get used to a new DPI. How's it going, Jasmine? But I finally feel used to the DPI. My hand is kind of cold right now, so I just gotta wait for my hand to warm up. And then we should be golden. I don't know how much I'm gonna play from the start today. I'm just gonna try and get used to everything. Where's my phone? Alright, well my phone's just like gone. But I'll probably only be live like an hour. Probably, yeah, because... Where the hell is my phone? It's not in my pocket. Whatever, I'll find it later. Sink some blood, 720 attempts, learn green running. Good luck. Oh yeah, bed phases. I kind of want to get into Blood 720 green running. I have that, like, that itch to play it a bunch again. Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. I don't need to practice Monster Gami. I'm good at Monster Gami now. Try and learn how to cycle faster, overall, play faster. Yeah, that's like the, yeah, that's how you get better at Blood 720. Blood 720, it's like pretty easy to take in the information and understand what you're doing. But like a lot of getting better is just like practicing speed and movement prediction and stuff like that. Oh yeah, no, if you wanna like ask anything about green running, Everest is the Blood 720 green run goat. I think green run Blood 720 the way I play is crazy. How do you play? Because the way that I play is I look at Chester so much to the point where I can just like kind of chill in office stall for a lot of like 5 and late 4. And I don't know, the other way I play is I like try and close shit off very fast, but I kind of try and stall like Old Candy a little bit. I hate bed attacks. Alright, dude. His bed attacks are just so weird because it's like all the weird attacks in this night that feel super unnatural, it has to do with the free scroll. No way to waste so much power because I have zero care about old candy. Yeah. I kind of play in a similar way. Like, today, you know, I've been editing the RNG marathon video, and I've edited, the Blood 720 segment to the, like, when I gave up on Gravity Vortex. So I've done a lot of editing today, because I want to try and get the video out either during the weekend or Friday, but we'll see, because I have a few other things I need to work on with it. And yeah, I was so bad at old candy. No, it's not like it's not like with the Help Wanted one where I just like saw that I had to play and I was like, nope, I'm gonna do a fan game and get Blood 720 because frankly I deserved it for being a wuss. God, I'm having a hard time with words today. But Gravity Vortex, I sat down for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and sunk in, I think like 130 attempts. And I got close a lot of the time, but I just like, because I was so tired, because I think I was close to like 12 and a half hours into the stream, I just like didn't have the reaction time, so I was like, I'm gonna do a coin flip. If it lands on heads, I'm gonna do both Fruit Punch and Lemonade Clown. And if it lands on tails, I play PMAC till I get to 2 a.m. It landed on PMAC, and I struggled with that for like half an hour, and then I was like, I'm gonna do another coin flip. If it lands on heads, I continue to do PMAC. If it lands on tails, I'll do Rat and Cat Theater, faulty equipment. And thank God I got tails, so... Yeah, basically I spent an hour, or like 2 hours total playing a PMAC, trying to get to 2, and Gravity Vortex. Both of which, I was just so tired I did not have the reaction time to be able to do it. I had so many Gravity Vortex chokes as well. Like, here, let me pull up the worst one. People say my speed is decent when I play more aggressive. Yes. Yeah, Blood 720 is good for that. Playing aggressive, it suits... I don't know, it kind of favors playing aggressive. Got eyeliner for prom. Nice. I did not go to prom. I had no reason to go to prom. Or, yeah, I had zero reason to go to my prom. Because, like, none of my friends were going and didn't have a date or anything. Where is it? It's in this section. This was a bad choke. Was it this one? Yeah, basically, there's like 2 hard waves in this. The one with a lot of balloon boys, and then you have the one that's like 1 JJ, and then you have one that's like 6 or 7 JJs. And then the 6 or 7 JJ one, I got it down to 1 JJ left, but I didn't bait it long enough. I basically went to the top and then immediately went back when I should have stayed at the top a bit, then go back and finish it off, but that was just yeah. Gravity Vortex is, yeah. Reaction is cold. Build 7 green run, very advanced tricks. Memorize rat, memorize old candy. I don't like fully memorize them, but I do a lot of movement prediction. Where like if I barely like see them, if I'm cycling through Cindy or just cycling, I can like predict when they go. So how do I fumble that? 12 hours of sleep, brain. Switch to controller because you had Cuphead experience. Yeah, I suck at bullet hells. Oh. Like, as much as I love both, like, Undertale and Terraria Calamity, I suck at both. I mean, I'm like probably the most average Undertale player of all time. And I fucking suck at Terraria. Even though it's, like, one of my favorite games. Dude. Swear to God, middle Vinny is the hardest for me because he's just like such an oval there. Or, I guess he's a horizontal oval. He's more of a vertical oval on the right, which kind of circles, which, God, I really cannot talk today. Which kind of suits how I do my circles a lot better. And then he's just like a nice circle on the left, so it's not much of an issue. But yeah, middle Vinny's the hardest for me. Dude. I hate OGOP. Rainbow Overload is bullet hell max mode. Isn't... I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Isn't that like... That's like a top 5, I think. Whatever the max mode for that game is. I have a good visual cue for when I have to stop going to the left now, because like you can use both bedposts. I found like actually, yeah, loading up a blank thing doesn't work in this practice mod for whatever reason, but basically, hold on, I'll deal with you. Yeah, so like once you see this bedpost, that's usually my cue to go down. And then, obviously, you have this bedpost for the other side. It's top 2. Oh yeah, it's, yeah, no, that's right. I was looking at the UL earlier, and it's like top 5 or top 10, so that's why I had that memory. Alright, let's do some attempts. This is gonna go poorly. I'm like praying I can maybe get another 2. That's how confident I am in my current ability to play this game. But yeah, back to Blood 720. A lot, like, the stuff that really clicked with me with Blood 720 was just, like, movement prediction, really. And movement prediction is hard to, like, it's hard to teach. You just need to, like, really know animatronic pathing and, you just really need to know animatronic pathing and their movement timers and when they show up. And yeah, movement prediction, it's hard to teach, but the more you play it, the more it kind of comes naturally to you. At least that's what it was like for me. That HP was 1/10 of a second. Whoa. Oops. I wish I could do a timer for this. God. He feels so slow, because I've, like... When I do my, like, practicing in the practice mod for Vinny, I do 2 a.m., then 5 a.m., and then bed phases, and he's just, like... He's so slow now. Also, I'm doing the same strat that I did for TNN. I'm doing the same strat that I did for TNNPM, where I like crank up my contrast and brightness on my monitor. Definitely helps. You know what, Vinny? Yeah. God, I need to, like, I don't know. I need to have my mouse up, like, higher up on my desk, because I have it, like, I don't know if you can see, but I have basically, like, the palm of my wrist, like, on the corner of my desk, which is why my wrist movement, like, sucks. Because, like, I don't use my arm to circle, I use my wrist, which I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but... Raise your gamma. I'm not gonna, like, crank it to the point where, you know, I'm not gonna, like, do what people do in, like, SL pre-patch. Yeah, I mean, even then, you don't really have to, you don't really have to, like, Hawkeye the timer, like, super hard. Because, like, you can win by, like, you know, doing it fully reaction-based and only using the timer for blank. It's more difficult, but if you, like, know what the interval of an animatronic is when they, like, move, because you, like, see them enter, that's, like, super helpful. And also, surprisingly, the timer was also very useful for Cindy. Like, if I knew when I'd look at Cindy, I always knew to, like, search for her around 35 seconds after then. Not a bad first attempt. I'll take it. Yeah, I need to just, like, find a comfortable way to position my mouse. Because, like, the way that I'm doing it right now, it's, like, fine for, like, Blood 720, True Nightmare No Postmortem, but with how much you gotta, like, use your arm in this, it's not the most ideal. And I feel like I'm getting better at, like, reacting to which way he slow circles. Which is good, because that was taking me a long time to get used to. Am I good at it? Absolutely not, but I'm miles better than I was, like, a few days ago. I was first starting to, like, learn this way of playing. Because what I did at first was I'd always, like, do my circles to, like, pinpoint his location in, like, clockwise. Then I did it based off of which way he did his slow spin. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oof. Misclick Central, Jesus. Bro! Oh my god. Let's go in that box. Taking a breather from Deltarune Brain Rot. Nice. Yeah, I've never actually played Deltarune. I've played Undertale a decent bit, but... I've never actually played Deltarune. And, like, I think I would, because I think I'd enjoy it, because I really liked Undertale, but I just don't have time. I've got so many of these games I gotta play, and... yeah. Used to be Deltarune 2's struggle on the boss fight. I think it's nice that Toby released 2 chapters at the same time, rather than, I don't know, gives a lot of content at once. So my very advanced tricks to Green Rumble 720 is many more, like memorizing Candy, Cindy stalling, and... Yeah, memorizing Candy seems... ooh, that's... jeez. Everything's very chunky. I had a sibling who played it and they saw things I didn't. Nice. Yeah, it's always nice when you like play a game and there's a ton of secrets in it. It's always kind of like that when a new FNAF game drops, which, speaking of which... oh, you're still here. I thought you... I gotta lock in. Another one of my big issues with this night is I have such a hard time locking in. Like, I don't lock in until I'm, like, about to PB. It's really bad. Either that or I have to, like, do a really fast Monster Gami sequence. Yeah, I really hope I can beat this before Secrets of the Mimic comes out next Friday. Because I have some things I want to do with that. And then, if I don't beat this, then I will beat it after Secrets of the Mimic, and I mess around with that a bit. But if I do beat it, then True Nightmare No Postmortem will return. I'm gonna have to relearn it, though. Because, like, I don't know, I remember how to play it, but I don't remember, like, all of the specific stuff that I was learning towards the end of my most recent attempts to beat it. But I think just having better aim from this will make it a lot easier. Ah! That was probably the worst tape Monster Gami sequence I've done in my life. Someone probably thought this already, but I wonder if Hostile Cindy could be done. It's just Cindy on aggressive, but I think maybe she could be at 40 AI. Hostile Patties? Yeah, you could do that. Because, yeah, it's called Candy's Burgers and Fries. You never know. I've seen some burger places that don't just do burgers. They do, like, I don't know, other sandwiches. I don't know why. I've been having a hard time recently, like, tracking when he switches sides, when he's in the middle. I don't know why. It's because I can't lock in while playing this. That time. Sure thing. Sure thing. That's just the PMAC experience. I got no words. We're confused by people being able to keep track of Shadow, Rat, and Cat and Dreamscape ball challenges because they don't move from middle to sides. They literally just disappear. Yeah, I don't know what Dreamscape ball challenges is like. I don't know how different that is from FNAF 3, but better. I got like my entire forearm on my desk now. I don't know why I like default to having like the like base of my palm like on the corner of my desk because like it's not even comfortable. It's uncomfortable. It's bad for shit like this. Honestly, probably contributes to a lot of the wrist pain I get. And like even when I do that for long enough, like last week, because I played a lot of PMAC no, was it last week? I don't know. It was before the RNG marathon, but like I literally had like the like part of my wrist was like really irritated. It was from like being on my desk for as long as it was. Dude, stop going. What the fuck? That was just stupid. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Dude, fucking bed phases. Alright, that's a PB. That's the farthest I've made it into 3. I was so scared I was gonna fuck up how you do the tape there. Ah, man. Yeah, that's a PB. Because, like, before my 3s would end, well, one of them ended, like, literally 5 seconds after the time switched, and the other one ended, like, probably 4 or 5 spins away from the bed sequence. Damn. Alright, good stuff. I did not think I was gonna PB today. I was like, maybe I'll get to 2. Also, that run was so sketchy. Like, god damn. Let me... Let's go back a little bit. Like, once it switched to 2, it was so sketchy. So the quality's horrible because I'm just doing a pop out from my studio. Yeah, no, I really suck at the bed phases. I feel like I have a good idea of what his normal hitbox is now. Because, like, I'm used to practicing on the OGLP hitbox, which is stupidly small. But, yeah. Escapes above. Gotcha. Got arm pain from doing a practice run of the golden. Yeah, I can, like, rarely play GD now because of my arm pain. Like, what was I doing there? I thought he was done with his attack. I go down and then up. I don't know how he didn't kill me. Like, look how late I'm reacting. And there. This was when I was like, oh shit. And then I went, like, so slow on the, I went so slow on the tape. Like, there I was pretty slow. I did fine with Monstergami. Because, like, when I get nerves, I get, like, it's hard for me to circle and I, like, move, like, really twitchy, kind of. And Monstergami kind of, that kind of suits Monstergami, so. Like, look how slow that tape was, Jesus. And then this was bad. That's when I knew. I was like, nope. I just, like, knew in my head, I'm done. Yeah. Oh, well. Can't seem to predict his movement, so I just spin counterclockwise. Yeah. I don't know. Alright. Nice. We take those. I mean, I wasn't going to care how I'd play this entire session regardless, but I'm really happy with that now. It is 3 a.m. number 3. First, like, actual second half attempt. I finally felt like I was able to lock in, though. It didn't happen until I was, like, halfway into 2, and that's when I started messing up. So maybe the key is to not lock in, since I, for some reason, do worse when I'm focused. Because I think when I'm focused, that's like when the nerves hit a lot harder. Oh, I don't have the heart rate monitor set up. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, that was a sketchy run. Good to finally get a 3 a.m. on stream too. Because the first one I had, I was just like doing attempts in the Discord. That one was rough because I was like, the only reason I was able to do as well as I did was I was on like, I was running off of pure Adderall adrenaline because I like started a new dose of Adderall that day and it was like way too high. and it fucked me up. Oh man. But yeah, I was like running on just Adderall-induced adrenaline that entire time. Which was why my heart rate was as high as it was. And then the second one, I just like randomly got. So yeah, he did like a really, really fucked attack sequence like during one, where he just did like, he just kept going back and forth with his stupid slow spin direction turns, and then yeah, I almost got killed by that. Fuck is my streamer mode not on? Ah, damn it. I'll take back-to-back threes, though. PMAC with Lightroom. There's a FNAF 3, but better Lightroom mod, but it doesn't work on PMAC. It only works on Rat and Cat. Yeah, back-to-back threes. Consistency, that's good. That's also what I needed because, you know, the beginning's pretty easy for me at this point, unless Vinny does like a absolutely fucked attack sequence. So that's good to have consistency. I'll take that. This has been a much better session than I thought it was going to be. Damn. I will take back-to-back threes. That one I felt a lot more comfortable in as well. Except the end. Once I realized that it was 3 again. I need to, like, I don't know, internally stopwatch when 3 starts. Like, which part of which cycle it is. So I don't have to, like, you know, keep my eye on the clock while I'm trying to, you know, follow this guy in his stupid-ass .75 kill timer. Also, during that run, once 3 hit, I did the same thing I did it. Okay, alright. Tell me when I wasn't on your hitbox during that entire time. That's stupid. OGLP I could maybe understand. This? Alright. You know, literally just random skill boost. Like, I don't even know why I'm playing well. My hands are frigid. I'm, like, incredibly rusty. I'm not gonna complain, but... That was dumb, though. I don't know. 2 AM on Blood 720 with 51%. Honestly, just, like... Don't worry... I mean, obviously worry about power, but, like, focus more on just, like, being able to consistently get somewhere. And don't, like, reset if you're on bad power pace yet. Once you feel like you have, like, a really good chance at winning, then you can, like, reset once you're off power pace. Oh wow, they already took the gauntlet and other shit like that off the list. They like just added the gauntlet and true gauntlet. Damn. Alright. Thanks, Sufi. I appreciate it. Thank you for the distraction ping. YouTube's probably gonna delete the chat. You can put in the Discord. You're in the Discord, right? Yeah, I know. I mean, it's still on like the. I think it's still on the UL. I think they just said they're taking it off the ML, which I understand. This FNAF 3, yes, this is a mod that makes FNAF 3 incredibly difficult. Yeah, Erez, you can just put in the Discord, and I'll probably study it, because I do want to try eventually, if I'm like bored and don't really have any maximums to do, I do want to try to do Blood 720, no power out. That'll be hard though. I had a pretty nice green run in my my winning attempt during the RNG marathon. I think I hit, I don't know. I think I hit 535 with like, you know, few percentages, maybe like 4 or 5. Because like the way I do Blood 720 now is I camp Chester so hard. Like I don't think he moved to the door camera until like late 440s. So I gotta turn streamer mode on. Okay, thanks Monster Gami. This looks painful. Yeah. Vinny also has a 0.75 second kill timer, so he'll just randomly kill you for no reason sometimes. Strategy discussion. Alright, I'll take a look at it after I stream. Where is streamer mode? There we go. Bam. Alright, no more distraction pings. What do you mean no reason? Link! Okay. Is that the one? Same thing I did it. Yeah. Alright, look at this. Once 3 hit, I did the same thing I did it. Okay, alright. Tell me when. Like, if that was OGLP, I'd understand. Not on this version. I mean, like, obviously there's a reason. It's just... it just feels like you get killed for no reason sometimes. How's it going, River? I made it to the first bed sequence at 3. And then I got another 3 the attempt after, and then I choked. Like right before I was gonna get another go at the bed sequence. For whatever reason, despite like not really playing this, like this is already the most time I've spent on a session in this since I played it during the RNG marathon. I like blinked right when he moved. Skill issue, I mean, you're not wrong. Gotta get used to tracking, yeah. What does the cassette do? So, normally what the cassette does is it speeds up the night, but there's a challenge called hard cassette where the cassette doesn't speed up the night anymore, and if it's not playing for long enough, your vision starts to get cloudy, and when it gets too cloudy, you fall asleep, which is just like dying. So, but yeah, I mean, that part, I don't know, it's fine, but the hardest part about hard cassette is because the speed up doesn't exist, the nights go from like 4.5 minutes to 8 minutes, so... yeah, you also can't hear it. That's a less important detail, but you can hear it click when the tape is done playing. I think I now know why I'm playing better. It's because I have like my forearm on my desk now instead of like just my wrist. Because that's when I started playing better, when I did that. PMAC has been a kick in the cheeks recently. That's just how it goes. You know what? Quick PMAC intermission. Where is it? There we go. I still just like messing around with this. Shadow, rat, laser pointer, endless twitches, left. Finally like have interest in maybe doing this mode, despite still being like scared as hell to play it. It's like, well, you know, I can do this. I can literally only do left rat and sometimes left cat. Play holeless fursuit? The hell is that? Is it a tracking practice? Yeah. So there's like different practice mods you can do to practice the modes in FNAF 3 but better. So this is one for rat and cattle challenges, which I haven't done and am incredibly terrified to do because, I don't know, it seems impossible to compare to what I'm working on right now. And there's another one for practicing Vinny's attacks. That isn't as good as this, but it gets the job done. Hopeless Pursuit, if its name was cool. You know what? Middle Shadow Cat. Hold on, I'll do 1 HP attempt. There's Deluxe. I don't know how to play this at all. Oop. Apparently I don't know how to open the game. Alright. Fuck.
Arr,
12.
I came for ye booty. That be treasure, you know.
Camilla cycle hits hard. I feel like I've heard that recently while playing GD. This is a mod for UCN that makes it stupid. Alright. Yep, that's Hopeless Pursuit. Yeah. I didn't say it didn't make it peak. Like, I am really looking forward to getting to Deluxe. Doesn't look possible? It's possible. It is very possible, it's just very difficult. Alright, Middle Shadow Cat, here we go. It's not how you play the game. I don't know how to play HP or Deluxe in general. I barely even know how to play Vanilla UCN. Oh wait, I have Endless on. Shadowcat is RNG, yep. Wait, what? Oh, I clicked left. Oops. Okay, alright. Good intermission, good intermission. Shadowcat's twitching RNG is worse to me. Shadowcat just, it's like a really irregular pattern. Like, you can get used to Rat. Excuse me, that was nasty. But like Cat, you can't. Vinny has, like, I don't know. Vinny has very minimal RNG. It's really just however many times he wants to go right. Or how many times he... Or, like, I think the, you know, his head movement under the bed, that's kind of like how, Cat's, like, timer is. It's, like, random. Depending how many, like, frames he rules. So, like, sometimes he'll go away instantly, then other times you'll have to, like, you know, keep your cursor on him for a bit. Which is so awkward. Also, remember how, you know, I've always talked about how I never hear the bed creaking noise? I hear it now. I don't know why I, like, all of a sudden hear it. I mean, I started hearing it, like, a few sessions of this ago, but, like, I don't know why it took me so long to, like, hear it. Also, I guess Vinny has RNG, like, will he, like, switch directions when he can do that, or, like, stop doing his, you know, slow spins, but... God, it's weird circling again. I should really only, like, do the rat and cat practice mod when I, like, need to warm up, because it's a good way for me to warm up. As much as I love doing, you know, draw a circle, I think doing rat and cat practice mod helps a bit more. Sure thing. Try learning prediction movement. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, like, hard focusing on doing rat and cattle challenges, because, like, I don't know. I want to do it because I want to do the gauntlet someday. But after this, I'm going to do True Nightmare No Postmortem, and then probably SL Super Custom Night. I don't know how much of SL Super Custom Night I'll do, because I do also really want to try Fanati But Dumb. Because I think at that point I might be ready to do a new hardest, and SM looks kind of fun, so... I have like a really big backlog of stuff I want to do in my head and videos I want to make. I have a very interesting idea cooking in my head that I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get it done, but I might do that if, like, True Nightmare No Postmortem starts taking me a really long time. So I'm not the only one who thinks this, but the bed creaking noise starts too late. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it's like for, you know, Shadow Rat, Shadow Cat, but, like, with Vinny, if you're playing without Hard Cassette and Monster Gami, you have to, like, react the second it plays. Also, if you hear me, like, clicking randomly during this, it's just because my fingers are twitching. I don't know why, but it happens a lot when I'm just, like, circling around Vinny. My finger just decides to randomly twitch. It's fun messing with his hitbox sometimes like that. It's weird. I'm having, like, an enjoyable time playing this again. I feel like with this max mode, you're either having a really fun time playing it, or you're, like, suffering. And, like, I don't know, even when I'm, like, suffering playing this, I can still play it for, like, really long sessions. Just because it doesn't, like, take up too much brain power. It's just, like, pure reaction times, so that's not much of your brain. Unlike with, like, Blood 720 and... God... Idiot. Unlike with Blood 720 and Trinette No Postmortem, those I could play for, like, an hour 15 max before my brain got fried. Same with HRN. I could only play HRN for, like, 45 minutes max before I crashed the fuck out, but that's a different conversation. I hate how many deaths I have when I move my hand up from the mouse pad. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not really having that issue now that I have, like, my forearm all the way on my desk, but, like, when I used to play, like, I don't know how well the camera can see, but, you know, I used to play like this. You can see my wrist is, like, here. I don't know why. But now I've been playing like this, where I have, like, my entire forearm on my desk. And that's made a big difference, because that's, like, when I started playing well. I'm from enjoying it to suffering, yeah. Balance of crashing out and being completely emotionless. That's literally what happened to me with HRN, except probably the second I got to 3 for the first time. Yeah, with this I keep going from, like, suffering and wanting to crash out to I'm actually enjoying this. Even when I am suffering, I can just play it for a long time. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more attempt and then I gotta go. One more good attempt. If I, like, die instantly, that's obviously not gonna count. Awesome. Alright, dude. It's gonna be such a interesting day when Secrets of the Mimic comes out, because I think it comes out... Oh, I don't remember the exact day. I think it's, like, next Friday. Whatever June 13th is. It's gonna be interesting, because I have work then, and I'm gonna have to delete YouTube off my phone, because I'm gonna try incredibly hard for, like, at least a first playthrough to not have any spoilers. Which will be very difficult when I'm sitting on my ass doing nothing at work and I'm bored. Holy shit. That was... my brain just froze. That's broke down over early 4 AM death on no GLP PMAC. Some deaths just get you like that. I've had deaths like that in GD where you just die and you want nothing more to do than just, like, lay down and question your life's worth. I haven't really had that with max modes. Actually, no. The second time I was beating Very Hard Golden Freddy and Sister Location during like 2 summers ago. I gave myself a week to try and 100% the first 5 FNAF games. That Sister Location experience was rough. That entire video was rough, because, like... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Why did I go that way? Or 8 deaths like that, I just Alt F4 and stop playing for the rest of the day. Yeah. I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but I usually just keep going. Like, I had a lot of those with HRN. Oh, HRN. Dude, imagine if I put HRN on the fan games wheel for the RNG marathon. Oh, man. I know I would have gotten that thing. And I deadass would have been stuck on it for so much time. RNG Marathon. The one I did 2 weekends ago. The one with the wheels and all that. Do I read chat while playing? I can kind of see it out of the corner of my eye. Plus, I have a incredibly hard time locking in while playing this, so I just kind of like look over. That was so slow. Jeez. It's like my chat is like right here, and then my monitor's here, so I just like see it out of the corner of my eye. You can't force yourself into a zone. Exactly. I'm having such a hard time like trying to lock in. Like that's been my main issue. I have been able to naturally get into the zone, but it's always like it's always right when I'm about to like PB and all that. And then whenever I get in the zone, though, like, my nerves crank up. It's... yeah. So, I honestly prefer not being in the zone. The only time I've... like, I'm trying to think with max modes, like, when I've been in the zone. I was pretty in the zone during Aggressive Nightmare. Same with HRN. And kind of the second time I did Blood 720, because I was trying really hard to green roam, because I was on horrible power pace. For aim 100% I didn't die to Toy Freddy. Nice. Yeah, I just like cannot get in the zone with this. And like I said, whenever I do, it just cranks my nerves up, which makes me do worse. It's like, I feel like my main advantage with max modes is like 90% of the time I don't get nerves. Like the only night that's given me a lot of nerves has been this. And like HRN to some extent, but it was like really, really far into the night. Like I didn't get nerves until the last like 20 seconds. Whatever, that's fine. I'm glad I got 2 3 AMs, including a pretty nice PB. I'm fine with that. 10% on the first Blood 720 went at 5. I think my first one I had... let me pull it up. I'm gonna look at that and then I'll end. Where... here we go. recently. Right? Oh yeah, no, I did get quite nervous with Blood 720 at the end with how badly I fucked up that last blank interval. Yeah, I was at like 11 at 5 for my first win.
Please, please!
This is still one of the funniest things that's ever happened to me in gaming.
No, please, please, please! Yes!
I can't believe I fucking did that. And then... RNG Marathon. What was I at this time? Oh yeah, no, the more I've looked back on my death on Reigning Nightmare Fault Equipment when I got here, after I beat Blood 720 the second time, this was such a bad choke. I had like 5 ways I could have saved it. I could have gotten a Ranket Theater, but oh well. Yeah, no, I just completely fucked up the last blank interval. So... Oh yeah, another funny thing was I was just like, I beat Blood 720, I was just like chilling, checking my phone. That is how you green run at 5 a.m. And then... oh, fuck, I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, no, this was a very bad choke. This is honestly the worst choke I've had in playing these games. Like, I should have gone, like, there. Because this was literally, like, I think the second time I would have looked at Old Candy after I let the cam break. So this was a horrible choke. Yeah. FNAF 2 Fade and Jump Scare, yeah. Because I had, like, completely forgotten that I was playing the Gauntlet. Pretty much, I'll do... No, I have to go. What was my power pace for Blood 720, though? I could have done an even better job green running at the end, but I didn't really have to. Yeah, I hit 535 with 5%, and then 14. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. But yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, I probably will not be streaming tomorrow because I got a really busy day at work. Friday I'll probably stream, and then I'll also stream over the weekend, so yeah. But yeah, good session. That went a lot better than I thought. I thought it was going to go horribly, and I'd like struggle to get anywhere. But very happy I got a good PB and 3 a.m. immediately after. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. It will not be another 10-day break. I will promise that. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by. Peace. Video out Friday, I hope. Maybe Thursday if I get a bunch of editing done tomorrow. So yeah, goodbye.